this is the daily reading with Oni. I'm Crimson Rose, and this is Oni the Tarot Bunny. We're on behalf of Death and Roses. Today's card, I drew the Queen of Autumn. The Queen of Autumn is actually very generous and very good with money. She's a giver as well as a taker. She's both. She balances both very, very well. She's the person you want to call if you need to balance your checkbook, for example, or if really you have like any kind of advice about finances and stuff, she's the person you want to call. Or it could be also a him, just like the kings, the queens can also, their genders also can be flipped. Also, she also marries well. She usually, I don't want to say she marries into money, but she usually does pretty well for herself, where she attracts men of wealth. I want to put it that way, not necessarily a gold digger. I don't want to call her a gold digger. She's actually a very generous person, but she does have a tendency to attract wealthy men or somebody who is well talented into their career. Also, she makes a very, very good business partner. So let's get into the card. The Queen of Autumn. Generous, stylish, gracious, practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Okay, consider this queen to be like a fairy godmother. She cares about everything and cannot wait to swoop in to save the day. She is generous and giving and loves to make dreams come true. She adores luxurious and beautiful things. She could probably spin straw into gold if you asked her, and she certainly loved to give it a try. Her family means the world to her, so she is definitely into, the whole family stuff. And she has the ability to run a small company and a large household without so much as breaking a sweat. So she's probably a CEO. She also has a very keen eye for decorating. Her motto is form and function, dearie. Form and function. Her tastes are also expensive, very expensive. She's discerning and picky. Fortunately, she's good with money because she spends it like crazy, and she tends to marry well. That's what I meant by her, not necessarily being a gold digger, but more like she marries into, she marries like wealthy men, or she attracts wealthy men, or someone who is really good in their career as well. The Queen of Autumn sits on her throne. She may appear inactive, but magic swirls around her. The rabbit by her side symbolizes the prosperity and creativity at her mind. And might I add that she runs a small company and she's good at decorating. So more than likely, we're talking about somebody who has her own decorating business, but not limited to that. Okay, the rabbit by her side symbolizes the prosperity and creativity at her command. Additional meanings of this card: the ability to make anything more beautiful, being extremely sensible, a love of gardening, also could be a career, and a wonderful parent. So she's definitely, a wonderful person all around. Okay, well, that concludes the readings for the day. Have a good night, and thank you for tuning in. Busted Bee. See you tomorrow.